This is a review of the 25 pack of the 8 Stick and Splatter adhesive Splatterburst targets. I like these a lot. I purchased these because I recently ran out. What you'll find here is these targets, when you shoot them, it's dual layers and it will splatter and leave a large round different colored area around your bullet hole so that you can see it from a distance. That doesn't help me so much because I'm usually shooting 25, 30, 50 yards. But it's a nice feature if you're shooting with a pistol and trying to sight it in or adjust your skill. One of the other nice things about this is when I usually go to the range, I get this big body target that the range gives me, and I start off shooting that and I just fill it full of holes. Now I can take one of these targets, they're self-adhesive, peel it off of here and stick it onto the body target and cover up the holes, and then I got basically a fresh target area to shoot at. The other thing is that on this are different sizes of dots. So as I shoot these, let's say when I'm shooting, I generally shoot very tight patterns, the size of a quarter or less. So I've got 5 of them on this target. When I'm done, I can take these off, stick them on there and cover up the holes. There's a large red one over there. And when I do that, I basically have a fresh target, but I didn't have to use a whole new target. I just used some of these dots. That's a nice feature. I think that's very beneficial. What that means is I can go to the range and shoot for a long time with one target and just keep covering up the holes, and it looks fresh to me, and the splatter shows me where my new shots have gone. There are actually 19 of these different patches that you can put onto the targets. Like I said, it's very handy. One of the things I like is that, like I said, it's easy to see your shots and where they're going at a distance. I've also found that because it's got adhesive on the back of the target and also adhesive on the back of the dots, I just peel it off and stick it on something else and it sticks. I don't have to have a stapler or tape or anything else with me at the range to use these. This is a nice product. I recommend it. It's a lot of fun to have with you at the range. They're easy to see, easy to use. And like I said, you can take one target and use it for half an hour or more, just filling it full of holes and covering up the holes. Here I've gone to the range and shooting an AR-15 at 30 yards. I'm shooting this target and I practiced on the larger target behind it. Then I took this self-adhesive target and stuck on here, and it stuck instantaneously. After practicing on the larger target, I made some minor adjustments to my red dot sight. I'm still shooting a bit low, but you can see that my patterns got pretty tight, and for 30 yards, that's not too bad. At 30 yards, I could hardly see the splatter target sometimes, because that's quite a distance for my old eyes, but they still look pretty good. And I could bring it in and see where I was shooting and do some tweaking before I shot the final set right here. You can see how it worked out. Don't forget, I didn't do it at the range, but save these sheets if you don't use these dots. You can always peel these off and come over here and cover up your shot pattern and basically wind up with a fresh target to shoot at so you can see where the new shots are going. So you can see here it's pretty easy to use those dots. Being they're self-adhesive, I like them a lot. I actually passed out a couple of these extra targets to people at the range. Some people I was with and some that I weren't, just to have them try them. I got to tell you, they all liked them. They like the splatter concept, and they like the fact that with self-adhesive, I just peeled this off, touched it to this larger target, it stuck instantly. I rate this at 5 stars. This review is done by JJ CEO.